I'm reminded of a line from Saint Augustine, who's actually not really one of my favorite saints because of all the kind of stuff that he said. That, he had this teaching where he said, deep within the cabin of your heart, there is a sleeping Christ, and your spiritual practices awaken him. And then your goal is to basically be this container through which he can live, love, and even protest in the world. And then in some other place, when he was giving advice to preachers and spiritual teachers, he said that the most important thing that we have when we show up to teach is our presence, our own prayer life. And I think that for spiritual directors and for spiritual guides, I think we really have to emphasize that all of us in this space, first and foremost, need to really do our best to practice what we preach. There's that famous, line from Gandhi when a young mother brought a kid to him and said, Gandhiji, could you please tell my child not to eat sweets? And Gandhi said, come back next week. Because Gandhi himself had some issues with eating sweets, and so he felt he could not give that advice unless he first practiced it. Also, as someone who's now, part of the established church, and for those of us who are rooted in religious traditions, I think it is important to remember that our goal should not necessarily be to pass on our traditions to people, because that sometimes can be very alienating, especially in this day and age. Our goal is to digest all of the insights that we've received from our traditions and to make those insights felt through our presence as we literally learn how to listen people into being when they come to us for spiritual direction. So I think that's another thing. And then the final, thing is that we do need to have a comprehensive framework for spiritual development that is not disconnected from a good critique of capitalism, a good critique of systemic racism and everything else that is problematic in our world.